Damn it, curve. Damn it. Maybe we should just build it over here. I just have to live with that one. I can always fix it later. However, as you can see, people are getting sick, so I need to fix that as well soon. But first, let me see if I can build a little bit more residential. I wanted to make sure that I had my commercials close to the nasty stuff. But I actually feel like I might need another curve for that. So I'm just going to build this with residential. There you go. Gonna add a little bit more parks in there as well. As we are waiting. I believe that increased taxes, but... Oh no, wait, it resets after you kill off your town hall, of course. So we're gonna go for the rich people. Rich people unite. Let me see which one I want to. Alright, that should look solid. And then I can always put these here in the corner. To make the people in the middle happy. There you go. Land value in the middle is at least going up. So I'm just gonna borrow a little bit more money. So I can start building my clinics and stuff. Now where do I want to build my clinic? I probably want to build my clinic somewhere here in the middle. Let me see how I want to do that. Alright, let's go with the same philosophy over here as well. But then with streets. Oh, come on, game. Just be nice. This looks a little bit crooked, doesn't it? I feel like this is crooked. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me. It sometimes happens, but... Still not satisfied with it. It still looks crooked. Maybe I just made the angle wrong. I probably made the angle wrong. It's over here, that's the problem. Welcome to Road Simulator. I'm not a road engineer, don't judge me. Maybe I should just not have these two already sticking out. So I can make a proper curve. Maybe that's the problem that I have right now. Where's my grid? Come on, grid. Show me the angleness. Grid, you're supposed to show me the angle. Yeah? They really don't like me making angles, do they? They really don't like it. Well, let's go with it. Why not? Before people go too mad. Oh, with people I mean me. So, we already have the option here. Gonna just build the clinics over here somewhere. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, that could work. There you go, got my clinic here. Solid clinicness. People are still moving in, so they are still appreciated. They still appreciate my blueprint. So as you can see, And once this starts to turn into skyscrapers and stuff, it's gonna look pretty epic. However, people are a little bit... How many deaths a day? 6 deaths a day. Lovely. My city is a death town. Unfortunately, it's now currently pretty jammed. So this is the problem that I was already fearing of. It's already a yellow, turning into red on an avenue. So this might have something to do with the fact that a lot of people are still moving in. As you can see, there's a lot of moving trucks. Otherwise, I have to figure something out. Maybe I just want to cut down these roads and connect them already to like a middle road or something. So we don't have that issue. But we'll figure something out a little bit later. Let me see what I can do over here. Sewage is looking fine, I believe. Yes, yes, yes. Right, I'm gonna upgrade my town hall. First a sign. And as stated previously, I want to get utilities as quickly as I can. So that should be okay. I believe they want to give a party. There you go, party time. Now, if I want to give a party, I should definitely upgrade my garbage stuff. Otherwise, they are really gonna have it. Do I want that, or should I just build an incinerator? Now I'm just gonna leave it. I can always build an incinerator. There is a bit of a traffic jam, though. I'm really considering to remove one of these roads here, a connecting road, and I connect it to either the upper one or the lower one. Or connect the top one to the lower one. I can always do that as well. But we'll figure something out. It's just traffic jammed now because it's peak hour. I'm assuming he's gonna complain about the garbage. No, recycling. Rich people like to recycle, apparently. Who knew? So we're halfway our second upgrade almost. And I believe that we should have more commercial. So I'm finally gonna make my final curve. Oh, I pressed shift. That's something I did not want to do. Curve. I picked the curve tool for a reason, game. I don't want straight lines. Contrary to popular belief, I do not want them. This game, guys. This game, it just doesn't like curves. Who doesn't like curves? Come on. I'm disappointed in this game. Crookedness ahead. Be warned. Oh, that's a little bit too much of the good stuff. Alright, so... let me see. My nose is itchy. Alright, gonna cut these off just a little bit. Gonna make this part a little bit better. There you go. Gonna give the top commercial. And then we'll see whatever goes to the bottom side. However, I do need to find a way to connect these two. So how do I want to do that? I think I'm just going to connect them like this. Give enough space for the town hall to expand. Should be way more than enough. There's the connecting part. And just for the visual side of things, I'm always also going to connect him over here. Grid off. And then just done. Alright. Looking good. So we have a lot more commercial incoming. Apparently we have too many sick people. So let's expand our beloved clinic. And let's also get a fire department in here before it gets a little bit too hot for comfort. Let's put them here in the corner so they are directly connected to the avenue. A police station is 30,000, so that's going to be a little bit of a wait. But that should be fine. How is electricity doing? Electricity is still holding up. Garbage is holding up. Alright, everything is looking alright. So now we wait. Now we basically play the waiting game. Which gives me an opportunity to talk to you guys in person. Now, a lot of you guys have, of course, different philosophies on how to build a city. And that's perfectly fine, to each their own, right? But if you do have any suggestions to what you want to see in this specific city that I'm building right now, Paradise, or in other parts of this specific region, do you want to see a very heavy industrial place where I just mine everything and all the things, or do you want to have a China 2.0, or perhaps you want something else? Do you want me to build with a specific style? Or basically, if you have suggestions, you can always put them in the comments below and upvote the ones that you like. Because they are but suggestions, it doesn't mean that I have to follow up on them, right? So having that said, we should go back into the game. Let's see what we can do. There's a lot of people asking for industrial, but no, just no. Not gonna happen. Not today, at least. I'm also starting to think, like, right now, I'm starting to question my own ability to think reasonably, because I want to remove my clinic right now. As I wanted to place somewhat of a bus station or something like that. But placed is placed and it has been upgraded, so I really should not remove it. At some point I will remove it, because you can buy a hospital then, which is going to be significantly more useful. But there you go. Let's see what the people are protesting about. There's always going to be protesters. People always protest. They're protesting, but there's no real reason to protest by the looks of it. So, there's that. Alright, so let me see what we got here. Maybe I want to connect these though. Maybe that could work out. Let me see how that looks. Looks like a bird. Is it a bird? No, it's my town. What? Alright. Let's give them the dirt road of the future. Looking very good here. Don't want to have them building on dirt road. So I'm just gonna connect these completely to the edge. And as you can see, it looks like we are going to be able to build 2 skyscrapers. Barely. So that's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. However, fun is but a keyword, as I also need to figure out what to build on the other things. Alright. Looking good, people are still happy. And it was indeed a good idea for me to build here. So they might wanna. I hope to achieve with this here that the busyness of the road here in the middle is going to take off a little bit. Because the people that live here on the top side can also go here through the other side to shop here, for example. At least that's the philosophy. I have a lot of commercial, as you can see. My commercial is almost there's almost no commercial demand. There's probably a lot of people complaining about jobs. But then again, what's new, right? Need to make sure that I hold enough space here to build skyscrapers on the side, as well as have enough space for the train station. I guess this is gonna be it then-ish, roughly. I'm sorry people, but we're getting evicted because they want to build a road. But do not fear, the mayor is here. And apparently the curve doesn't still like... Curve! Shh! It's gonna be okay, curve. It's gonna be okay. Bloody grid. Alright. Curve. No. Maybe? No. Hell no. Maybe if I just draw it to the complete exit. Ah. Works for me. Not gonna build skyscrapers there by the looks of it, but you can't win them all, I suppose. You just can't win them all. Uh-oh. No! Damn it, there still was somebody quick enough to build. Get out of here. Alright. All of the residential. Say aye. Aye. Alright, so we are going to have sufficient residential for a very long time now. Perhaps even too much. Nonetheless, we should probably focus on city specialization right now. Now, as I stated previously, I'm going to go for the tourism as well as gambling. Now, we already have a gambling, but the expo, my favorite thing to buy is basically the Pro Stadium, because that's what I want right now. It's going to be hell of expensive, but as you can see, it will attract a lot of tourism and giant profits, and even just the expo here, so much profit, it's amazing. But I believe this one is for medium and high wealth. Not sure, but I do need to have a department of tourism, so that's probably going to be my next one. As I need to think out of a place where to put it. Now, I have a lot of space here, also a lot of space here. So that could work out. I also have some space here in the back. So I can definitely build a whole of a lot. But, unfortunately, I probably have to either build it here in the back or here on the side. Because I feel like this is going to be too crowded. I could also remove this one over here, this road, and start building, for example, the expo in this area, which would definitely work out as well. But there's still a lot to go, but we are first focusing on our infrastructure of the city itself, so at least it can sustain itself. And talking about sustain, I have to think about my water supply. And the water supply, how is it looking right now? Looking fine. The sewer, looking just fine as well. I do have a mayor house now as well, which is definitely something I want, because it makes a lot of people pretty damn happy, for no apparent reason. Doesn't really matter where you put it, as long as you put it somewhere. So let me just put it close to the town hall. So there you go, a lot of people become significantly more happier. And talking about happiness, I probably want to build a few parks to increase land value. Unfortunately, I don't have this one yet, but that's the tourism one. It's amazing. But I still don't have it, unfortunately. So I'm gonna build it. Let's see. Build over here, build over here. That should do the trick. Alright. Build one over here. Build one over here. And then somewhere in the middle as well. Just for good measure. There you go. So a lot of mansions should be popping up. Getting me some high wealth people. That's always good. Now you can always turn off your, at least lower your taxes if you want more people to move in. But because I still need a lot of money, I'm not going to do that just yet. What I am going to do, however, is going to turn off a bond. Or at least pay off a bond. That's always nice. Otherwise I'll just lose a little bit too much money on it. A lot of people are probably always wondering why I built a lot of avenues. Well, once you start building a lot of expo and stuff, you will see that the entire city becomes a little bit blocked. Which I'm a little bit worried about right now. Who knew? Do I want to cut these two off? Is that it? Or do I have to cut a line in the middle? I may have to cut a line in the middle. Or I have to remove this one. I feel like I have to remove this one. Or just this one even. Maybe this one? Not sure what is happening. It's a lot of commercial, of course. A lot of people go there shopping. Yeah, that kind of explains it. So I definitely need to get my bus station as well, just to relieve a lot of traffic, as well as figure a way out to control traffic just a little bit better. You want to avoid four-way intersections, like these. But as you can see, there's no clogging going on here, so that doesn't really mean too much. Maybe I just want to connect these two. Maybe that will solve a lot of problems. Let me see what I can do. Well, it's slowly turning green, so there's definitely some profit to be made from this decision. Alright. So I could potentially build some industry, but I really do not want to do that. Let me add a few more parks, just to get things going. Apparently I can't build over here. Well, my OCD is not going to be happy with that, but blimey. Things are being built, which is always a good sign. Let's build some more. People are being happy, land value increases, and directly new buildings start to pop up. So as you can see, this is pretty much the base of my city right now. This is the base blueprint. Doesn't look too bad. It's very basic. It's not paradise just yet, but we are definitely working on it. And residential is increasing, which is a good sign. But it's probably because a lot of buildings are just rebuilding themselves right now. Alright, need to find a good spot for my... Yeah, I'm thinking where to put a bus station. But before I do that, I probably have to save up just a little bit more money for the water pump, as well as for the sewage treatment plant. Now, the sewage treatment plant is not really a very friendly place, so I definitely want to keep it close at the shoppers district right here. And I don't want to build it on polluted ground. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to probably build the water pump here somewhere around the middle, so I can expand the water pump to both sides, and then the sewage plant on top of it. And hopefully I can expand them to the sides as well. Now the reason why I want to build the sewage treatment plant and the water pump close to each other is because the sewage treatment plant, I believe, is going to refill water just a little bit. I believe it does that, as I've checked several times, so I'm pretty sure it does that. And you don't really have an infinite amount of water. So the only two ways that you can get water is by either shipping it in or making sure you replenish it. And replenish either happens with, I believe, with rain, or which is random, so you can't control it, or with the sewage treatment plant. So, which is why I always rush these things.